Hello, Dai here, Dai's Farms here. Yes, thank you very much for joining me here on Farm Simulator 22. This is where I farm away the stress of everyday life. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. So I've had my scrambled eggs on toast, the sun is up, there's dew on the grass, and I wonder what I'll be doing today. There's lovely. Good morning, Farmer Dai here. Yes, it's the final push. It's a new chapter to my yard. I'm looking forward to next year. So we've got all the buildings down. There is a mess everywhere. The wife said, you've got to get that sorted before I bring the kids there. And we've got to get the market garden set up. We've had some prefabricated greenhouses, the plastic ones, you know, the polystyrene sheeted ones, not the glass type, and we've got all that to do as well. Anyway, to cut the long story short, it has been quite a year so far. So the contracts are going quite well with Peter and John over there, working quite well. Now they have mentioned me being able to let out land to the Young Farmers Association. They're talking about the ability to build a little yard just on a little spare bit of ground that I've got there, and they're quite happy to do the training on my farm. So all I've got to do really is allow them to use the land, which is not a problem because they'll do all the work, the ploughing, the seeding and that, but I reap the benefits because all I've got to do is supply the seed and they will pop along, do all the work, plant, and I get to keep 70% of all the crop. So that's good for me. That allows me to continue building this farm up. As you can see, the new chicken coop is all being pre-built already. That's all ready to rock and roll. I got the workers in there plastering the walls as we speak, and they're getting everything sorted out. So I've got to break these rocks. We found these rocks around the farm. These all need to be broken down, and what I'm going to do is put all this into the crusher and trying to make some lime. So yeah, utilizing what I've got to make some money. So it's a wonderful thing to be doing. I love all these machines. I'm having fun, and yeah, the boys are really good actually. They're really good. So I'm hoping to make a bit of money on the lime as well, and whatever's left we're going to be transporting down to the recycling yard and selling that up, and that's going to hopefully bring me a bit of income in because my money is dwindling quite fast. I've only got about £60,000 left and I've still got a bit of money to spend, but without further ado I'm just going to listen to a bit of music and just get on with some work here. Just giving the boys a hand today. day's coming to an end. I am absolutely shattered. There's quite a bit done there today. Transporting all this stuff around. There's a new wagon coming in, so we need to fill that up. A lot of this is going to go down to recycling. I can't keep grinding down all these rocks to make lime. I've got a lot of lime there. Although, you know, it's free. It is free. I'm sure the lime will be used on the fields at some point. We've got some new timbers coming in now for another build. I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing. I'm thinking about putting a silo at the back here, so we can put some of our arable produce in. Yeah, there's a lot of planning. I got a few blueprints being drafted up. Maybe some tool sheds and things like that. I haven't quite decided what type of farm this is going to be yet. I've got sheep, which I'm going to keep. I'm going to invest a little bit more money in the sheep. And definitely chickens. Definitely chickens. We're starting off with one big shed and seeing how that works. And then we'll go from there. The wife is doing some gardening. She wants to grow some tomatoes and lettuces and all that type of stuff, because there's a market garden just down the road, so it should be easy enough to sell products there. And I'm gonna keep the original chickens in the yard. I think chickens in the yard are quite nice, and nice to wake up to with a cockerel in the morning as well. So yeah, he doesn't let me sleep along. He always wakes me up. So working through the night tonight. Some of the boys have gone home, and I thought, well, I'm going to have a late one. Let's just I want this yard clear. I need it done now. I need it done. And there's still a couple of walls here to knock down and maybe move a gate or that type of thing. But yeah, recycle, recycle, recycle. I need to make at least 60 to 100,000 pound on recycling, because we've got really good oak beams that have come out of some of these buildings, and we've got some Cotswold stone, and a lot of the other stone has been ground up to make lime in the crusher, and there's loads of other things as well. We've found some boxes of iron ore, actually. I don't know where that's come from. We're going to have to investigate that. I'm wondering whether there must be an old iron ore mine or something around Bally Spring somewhere, so we need to find that and see if there's anything else to pick up. So I've got 2 contracts coming up. One of them I've got to clear the garden, as I've said before, so and I know there's a lot of stuff there, so I need to get that done. Hopefully by January, but for the moment I'm still in September, so January's a fair way away. Once the yard is cleared, I'm hoping to get the yard cleared by November, so I can start thinking about building some new buildings if the money is there. But I've still got all the wheat that's come off the fields. I can make some money there. I want to keep a lot for my chickens because it's free food, and as I said, it doesn't really cost me anything except a little bit of seed. So right, let's crack on. I've waffled enough diary, and yeah, let's just see what else I can do tonight. Well, what a lovely new morning it is. Worked through the night. I love these sunrises in Bally Spring. So let's have a little look at the sheep. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I don't want to give these names, unfortunately. So still got a fair bit to do. The boys have been in early this morning. They've started. We've still got a lot of wood chip to move. We've still got a lot of gravel to move. And yeah, I'm just basically moving around the yard a bit and just trying to clear things up. It's like move from A to B and then move from B to A. I've had a bit of help from the young farmers have come in, and they're pretty good young, they're lovely young people, you know. They've come in and given me a hand. I've got a lot of tractors on site at the moment, but I've got to decide which tractors to buy actually. There's quite a few down. Oh, these days and days and days are flying past. Like I was saying last night, I need to decide what tractor to get. I really do. Right, there's another building gone. I got my line being produced now, so we need to start getting that all packaged up and moved and stored. I'm going to need 2 tractors, and I'm definitely going to need a truck or 2. I love these trucks. I've been driving these trucks for the last couple of months, and I've fallen in love with them actually. I'm going to see if I can get an adaptation on the back, so I can tow a bit more stuff about. A couple of a 3-point link or something like that, I don't know. A friend of mine is down the other farm's quite a good mechanic. He said, leave it with me, I'll sort it out. Yeah. Goldfish are looking nice. Got some nice eggs for the ducks, or duck eggs I should say. Yeah, I got some lovely duck eggs. These are my little ducks. Donald and Daffy, and this is my new Enterprise. Whoa, they have done a fantastic job in here, I've got to be honest. Look at that, well done boys. So you got a little bit of cleaning up to do, but hey. Right, let's have a look at the main barn. Whoa, look, they've even put some straw down for me. And it smells nice and fresh. It's not going to be smelling as fresh as this in a couple of weeks, I'm sure, but now I need to buy the chickens. Around the side here we've got the silo for the chicken feed. While I was at it, I've also got installed another silo. Oh, and I've had a fish pond built here as well. That's going to be my koi carp pond. There we go. I've had another silo built. Is like a distribution. It's got all underground piping down to the market garden and stuff. As you could see, we got lettuce, strawberries, potatoes, sunflowers. We got a capability of growing quite a lot actually. Just fill up the water tank. I got a free water supply for my pond. We managed to tap into a spring, so I'm going to leave the trailer here, and then I can fill from the tap. It's got a little pump, so I'm filling from that, and then I'm putting that straight into the distribution tank there as well, that big water tank. I need to keep that full, because I'm sure my wife is going to ask me to buy that bit of land there, because she wants to grow some stuff for the market garden. I think that's going to be a little bit of but I can see us having quite a lot of greenhouses and stuff there. I can. She's looking forward to joining me now. She's gone back off to my mother's, so she said it's a little bit dangerous with the kids around the yard, so I understand. So what I'm thinking of doing is redesigning the front of the house, maybe take the drive away on the road in front of the house and put in a garden there, put in a wall around, and eventually maybe even build another house. That's the plan. But I do quite like that house, the view. Maybe I'll keep the house and just put an extension on the side. So the greenhouse is going to go into my left, and this is my attempt at the moment to the market garden. Hopefully it'll kick off and we can get it running properly. Oh yeah, while I'm here I just as well go to the toilet. Just whistle while you work. So this is my sheep pasture, which I'm not doing anything with. I'll just cut that. This field to my left and the one in front of me are going to be taken over by the Young Farmers Association. I've agreed to release that to them. Also the bottom field as well, I think. So we're going to start growing in there shortly. They're going to plant wheat in there for the first year for me, and then I'll leave it to them. Then they can decide what they want to plant. But yeah, I think wheat. I need a lot of wheat. I want to go down to the I want to go down and find out the auction rooms to get some chickens. Maybe buy a couple of sheep while I'm down there. I know it's the auctions are down here somewhere. That's quite a nice little building. I wonder if that'll come with that land there. A couple of deer running around. Okay, this is the garage area. This is where I think this is where I can sell my lime and stone and wood and stuff like that. Looking at the sat nav then, just to make sure I'm going in the right direction. So yes, it's just down here at the auction rooms. I'm going to see if I can have a chat to see if there's any, what the best days are, you know, to come down. Maybe I want to buy all my chickens in one go, so that's the plan. It's a lovely little area around here. Okay, it's quiet today, there's nobody much about. I think they're doing some online auctioning, but it's not actually market day today, so I thought this was the best time to come down and have a word with them around here. So So back on the yard, yeah, I'm gonna start shifting some of this lime about, and yeah, get it ready for distribution. I think. See if I can get some money in. I really do need to make a bit of money. I've had my wages in. That's something, and I've been sort of selling some stuff on eBay. Talking about eBay, might have a bit of old farm machinery to pick up on one of these jobs. There's a lot. I think I might go around and see if there's any scrap to pick up. You know, there seems to be quite a lot of scrap around here. You don't see many scrappies around. So I've had a word with some of my my friends down the pub over a pint of Guinness, and they said, "Oh look, you know," they said, "You want to see John up the road?" And he said, and Frank and William. They're the boys to have a talk to about scrap. Trouble is the old farmer boys, they tend to be a little bit tight with their money. I understand why too. After running a farm the last few months, I'm starting to feel the same way, because I just seem to be spending money like water at the moment. But I got all this stuff anyway, so I'm hoping I'll have a good return on all of my equipment. So I'm going to start shifting stuff about, ready for the transports to come in. Hopefully they'll come in and remove some of this. I'm going to put my little JCB digger out for hire. Hopefully that'll make a few dollars as well. I've got a truck, so I've decided to buy a truck as well, so because I can do some other farm work for other people then. And I'm also thinking about getting a delivery van as well for the wife, so she can get her products sold. Yeah, but anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. I think. See what happens.